and classified research. We're going to get to the book in a minute, but it seems as though Australia has already made its decision that you all don't have any personal liberties there.
It's been amazing how our civil liberties have just disappeared over the past year and a half, and it's happened, stealthily. You give up one freedom and then it leads to the next, and before you know it, you're not allowed to even sit on a park bench outside. And we've seen footage of police, warning mothers, breastfeeding mothers, for sitting down with their baby. We've seen people being handcuffed and arrested for just walking the next block from their house because they weren't wearing a mask. It's really, the police have been given so much power by the state governments that there has been a lot of overreach, and there's virtually nothing you're allowed to do at the moment in the states that are locked down. Sydney, where I am, and Victoria, we haven't seen people in months. We've been in lockdown since June. You can't have anyone over at your house. You can't, the retail, restaurants, cafes, everything are closed. You can get a takeaway coffee, but that's about it. And if you don't wear a mask, if someone's at your house, you face a $5,000 fine. If you go more than 5 kilometers from where you live, you get a $5,000 fine. It is extreme. And yet we've only started seeing protests in the past few weeks because we've just kind of accepted it. It happened so slowly that no one really realized the extent to which our freedoms had disappeared.
It sounds much more like something that would happen in China than in a Commonwealth country. We all sort of come at least from some part of the same thought process in terms of individual rights. Why are people in Australia so crazed about managing COVID to zero? What's the fear by the government in this need to have these draconian measures?
Right. So here is what has happened, and I think it's something that American audiences possibly don't understand. So we watched the rest of the world getting infected with COVID. We saw the footage on our news at night of bodies, being loaded into trucks, of Italy choosing who to treat, who should live and die. And yet we were pretty much COVID free. So it was kind of, no one wanted COVID to come to our shores. We had eliminated the virus. And so when there was one case, you're basically going into a statewide lockdown over one case.
It's so important to realize that lockdown in Australia is so different than the lockdown we experienced, which was sort of do whatever you wanted, but there were a few closed restaurants. With you, as you point out, you can't even go to people's homes. The book and the book's out, what really happened in Wuhan. And what is stunning to me is how much more reporting you've been able to do since the book came out in terms of the idea that China knew what was coming long before it actually did.
Yeah, so I think what I've been able to investigate and what's become clear is that there was an outbreak in Wuhan months before China admitted this to the World Health Organization. My investigation places it around mid-September is when the Wuhan Institute of Virology became aware that there'd been some kind of accident or incident, and that the authorities then stepped in to cover that up. I've also got a new report that's out today. It's based on official Chinese government procurement data that was analyzed and recovered. It had been virtually wiped from the internet, recovered by cybersecurity analysts at Internet 2.0 who've done work for the American and Australian governments. And they were able to show from this official procurement data that Wuhan was engaging in a buy-up of coronavirus PCR testing machines from around July 2019. Wow. So the second half of 2019, a massive buy-up of PCR machines, coronavirus testing equipment. This is extraordinary because it raises the question, was this Wuhan stepping up its virological
why buy these machines if you don't know there's something coming? Hey, incredible reporting. We're so glad to have you on, and great perspective. You're welcome back anytime, all right?
Can I, Leland, before I go, can I compliment you as well?
We're up against a hard break. As much as I love compliments, that's how hard the break is. We'll see you soon. We'll be right back.
See you soon.